It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield off the play fake. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mayfield. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson, 53 yards. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy who's moved around a bit in his career already. Out of the University of Texas, it's Colt McCoy. Here's McCoy. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now McCoy. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. McCoy. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McCoy. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4, and the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win it 30-23. And then, of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday night wild card game, the final game of the first Super Wild Card weekend. And the Rams kicked off their title run with a 34-11 win at SoFi. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Looking to throw. McCoy. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. McCoy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
McCoy to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some space here. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers, 78 yards. And the Rams take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. On first down, McCoy. That's complete to McBride. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. And McCoy loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yep.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up wide.
Touchdown, Rams. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Continued struggles here in the second quarter, and to me you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert 3rd downs. Add that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
On the return is Powell. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Van Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy able to get this one to McBride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down. McCoy finds his running back, James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, McCoy. Now he steps away. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Prater's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. So we've come to halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments being made for the 2nd half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back.
And McCoy loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. This is brought in at the 21. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading them. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Open is Powell. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Mayfield down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Open man is Skoranek. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And this is a blow. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The offense coming back out. There's Van Jefferson leading them. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 103 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Going right back to Akers. A gain of 3, second down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The football going back over to Arizona now. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, McCoy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant show.